Salian Seal of Mastery. And well done, sir. All of the cavalry congratulates you on your impressive victories. Without your tactical acumen and Saga City, we would have never triumphed over those rogues. We salute you, sir, from the Condor Cavalry. The Frog minigame and Fort Condor hard mode. Because those took way too many attempts. Anyway, let's continue with the story.
Alright folks, keep those eyes peeled.
Peeled for what?
For a jungle, that's what. The reactor's nestled deep in the heart of one.
If that's the case, I think we're still a long ways off.
Can this handle a jungle?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
I thought that was a chocobo stop.
Gongaga's just past these shallows.
Gongaga?
I thought this would be a treasure spot. Coral Airstrip. You can fast travel here.
Jungle?
Indeed it is. Hold on, little Miss Carsick. We're almost there.
Hooray.
Gongaga region.
Think I'm gonna hurl.
Bit overgrown for the poor old buggy. We'll need to carry on foot. Oh, I meant to say, there's a village up this way. Fancy popping in? The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
Sure, let's. Cloud? You okay?
I feel like I've been here before.
Intel on Gongaga Renma Wave Towers have been registered. New quest available.
Bring it!
Chimera Mimic.
Allow me.
Large insects that infest the forested regions. At first blush, they appear to be disturbing amalgamation of other arthropods. To attract prey, they're capable of twisting their form that resemble a flower.
Here I come. You're done.
Come on! That wasn't so bad.
Wind materia leveled up. Hmm.
Hey, King,
What is it?
if you're serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, it is dirty laundry you're after.
Yeah,
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities. You wouldn't believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
oh, why did I even ask? Who's up for some climbing? Anyone?
Bright flower.
I got your number.
Amphibious creatures living in the densely wooded areas. Their main form of self-defense is the ability to transform into would-be predators. Transform predators into fellow frogs.
This one's for you!
You ready?
Do that again.
Hmm.
Cloud! There are pockets within the Gongaga region that we still cannot scan, despite being within range of a tower. If anyone is capable of evading detection by Republic tech, it must be...
Shinra.
yes. Furthermore, as we have yet to detect a proto-relic, I suspect these issues may be related in some manner. I've marked the previously mentioned pockets on your map. And remember, when surveying, safety first.
Training facility.
Divine sanctuaries of Gongaga hold knowledge of Kujata. According to folklore, this fantastical being is the tutelary of the forest. Thus, when disaster struck the Mako reactor, many believed it the result of Kujata's bestial wrath.
Triangle, square X, triangle, square X.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
So, Kate, I know you've been ratting on us at Shinra, telling him where we are, you furry fraud!
Guilty!
I knew this cat had two faces!
Ah, come on now. I'm only pulling your leg.
Who are you kidding? You were literally built by the company. Probably stuffed you full of teeny tiny listening devices.
Teeny tiny? The late president believed that bigger was always better. Small went against his philosophy.
Knew him well, huh? Some 9-to-5 nobody you are. Sure your name ain't stamped?
Pretty sure, aye.
Might wanna check.
Fright flower, botanical beans that take root in heavily wooded areas.
Let's finish this.
Enemy skill leveled up. Clearwater Life Spring. Gongaga, a recent history. In ancient times, Gongaga was settled by descendants of the Cetra, who lived in quiet seclusion. The region was largely ignored by later kingdoms and empires, until the Republic of Junon thought to expand its influence westward. They soon discovered, though, that at the expense of establishing trade routes through dense jungle far outweighed the benefits of reaching smaller communities there, and elected to instead construct an airship and little else. When war erupted between Republic and Shinra, people the world over were impacted by to varying degrees. Those in Gongaga were a rare exception. as so far being removed from theater of war meant they were not subject to forced conscription, nor were their villages ever host to the bloodshed. Broken chorus.
Dangerous fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution. Rare and detected. Guidance protocol. During mating season, the males undergoing live changes track the females. Visual analysis suggests love is in the air. Order declined.
Rare amphidex variants that have entered their mating season. During this period, the creature's vocal sacs produce pheromones that induce sleep.
Attention. The amphidex will resonate through its vocal sac, resulting in a romantic serenade. The melodic creature we call is so intoxicating that other species have been known to fall under the amphidex spell, pursuing unrequited knowledge. Learn how to do other creatures. Any enemy with our sight. Okay, let's go. Just know I'm cheering for you. Wow, I almost feel sorry for that. Come on, get him. It's over. Don't think you'll walk away from this! Hey! There! I'd keep my distance if I were you. While that was glorious, I can't give you full marks. Objectives yet remain. I know
Got it.
Congratulations! You managed to complete all intel objectives.
Mushroom storage. Alright. Huh.
Did you know, Cloud, that forest chocobos use mushrooms as springboards?
Come along! The village of Gongaga awaits!
It's about time. I'm freaking starving. Maybe our lucky food will be on the menu.
Are these? They are! Gongaga mushrooms!
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
Passing through. You.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else. Who are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see?
Well then.
Aww.
Welcome to Gongaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Come on.
Name sounds familiar, though.
Our village is a quiet one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way. Don't get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose. Thank you. So what is this?
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure. It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day... So, they're cheap as well. This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't they say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free. Woohoo! Don't mind if I do!
I'm, gonna take a look around.
Seriously, get some rest, okay? Those Gongaga mushrooms you found? They're all yours if you want them. We got more than our fair share. Didn't settle down here until after the reactor incident. Place may not seem like much compared to Midgar, but it's more than enough for me. Those Gongaga mushrooms you found? We got more than our fair share.
That Cisne lassie was right, you know. If Shinra had wanted to, they could have done something about the reactor. But instead, they looked the other way. Willful negligence killed those people, and everyone thinks Avalanche are the bad guys. Sad. Aerith hasn't been herself since we got here, has she? Wonder why. Does she know the place? Aerith hasn't been herself since we got here, has she? Wonder why. Does she know the place?
Today, I'm going to teach you about an important part of our history, about the terrible accident that forever changed Gongaga and her people. I'm sure all of you know about our Mako reactor.
Okay!
Telling species apart can be difficult. What looks like a Gongaga mushroom may in fact be poisonous. For me and my nose, the difference is obvious. But for someone like you, well, let's find out. Which of these do you think they are?
That one looks like poison. These two are pretty similar.
Right ones.
Correct. I suppose this scent does make it rather obvious. The soil here is exceptionally easy on the paws, as if it exudes life itself.
See how they dry their mushrooms here? Bet they'd make for a mean stock. Doubt there's much it wouldn't improve. Soups, pilafs, maybe even a pot roast. What sort of thing would you go for?
I like soup.
Soup's good. Can't mess it up.
Hey, making a great soup takes hard work, I'll have you know. Imagine eating Gongaga mushrooms every day. Now that's luxury for ya.
Hey, Dorian. Cinco de Chocobo. I'll keep practicing. It's like two different pianos, and they're playing at, like, different rates. It's like, which one am I following here?
Gongaga's been asleep in town for as long as I can remember, but I guess nothing can stay the same.
Ugh, my aching back. Come now, that's enough. Can't you see you're scaring the poor man? Sorry for all that. It doesn't take much for them to get worked up. I'm Jijun, a farmer. I should be hard at work, but my back's forcing me to take a break for a short while. Oh, do you play Queen's Blood by chance? A game would help to pass the time. Sitting around soaking up the sun is all well and good, but at this rate, it's liable to put me to sleep.
Let's absolutely curb stomp this fool. Alright. $43-0. Great Marlborough. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 6.
Well, I'll be. Aren't you something? Why, you were running circles around me like one of those professional racing chocobos. So is that how all you young folk play these days? Oh. Queen's Blood sure has changed. Us old-timers can't keep up anymore. But you know, that's exactly the way it should be. You're better off harnessing that energy. While you still got enough to live life to the fullest. You can sit and relax to your heart's content when you get older, and your back starts giving you no say in the matter. That's why you should spend your youth getting up to all kinds of mischief. If you ever tire yourself out, though, I'll be here with my cards. A little downtime can do a body good.
Children of the planet, open your hearts to the words of our mother. Beneath the rich, fertile fields, a rock runs deep. It seeps down, creeps into the very bosom of the planet. She cries out in need of your aid.
Hey there!
4-star materials now available.
Chocobos, right?
Treasure Hunter Visor, Saddle, Gators.
Take good care of your Choco buddies.
I noticed there's a changing room over here.
All right, people.
Locked.
Every now and then I see these weird black clouds near the reactor. I wonder if I can trade some fresh produce for a few of these tools.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Outlaw bangle, crocodile bracelet. Sure.
I wonder if I can trade some fresh produce for a few of these tools.
Must have dreamed that customer up.
Ah, you there! Don't ask how I can tell, but you're into Queen's Blood, aren't you? Isn't that great, Oscar? I've found someone you can play against. Let me introduce you. This is Oscar the Swift. He's a watch chocobo. A huge Queen's Blood fan, too. He gets cranky if he can't play at least one game a day. So, how about it? Mind going around with him?
Sure. $54-0. Took a few attempts, but I got it. Griffin. Replace an ally and raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by replaced ally's power.
Whoa! This is the first time I've ever seen Oscar lose. Didn't expect that. Seems like he's a little bitter. Anyway, thanks so much for indulging him. He can make it a lot harder for us to do our jobs when he's in a mood. Really, believe it or not, he's gonna make his television debut soon. He'll be up against a dog that plays Queen's Blood, and we have to make sure he wins to help drive up tourism here. He'll pull it off.
Dog we met in Coral Town.
You ever heard of that?
Maybe I should splurge for once and get the premium fee.
We don't stop at your normal sundries. We sell materia, too.
Subversion materia. Disempowerment. Jungle Arcanum.
Have yourself a good day, and don't be a stranger.
You ever heard of that blacksmith named Izo? Well, maybe you haven't heard of him, but you've heard...
Once things settle down, I could see myself moving out here, living off the land. Be a nice change of pace. Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise. Wonder what kind of stuff we'd end up growing.
Black Millie? Red Shelley?
Now hold on there, there, soldier boy. You do know they're used in love potions, right?
Huh? They are?
I ain't playing matchmaker for you, son. Once things settle down, I could see myself moving out here, living on... Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise.
Mushrooms.
What? 'Cause it's our lucky food? Don't tell me you believe that mumbo-jumbo. Still, you might be onto something. Gongaga mushroom farming sounds like a license to print gill. It's springtime, boys!
This must be... Hey there. Good to see you again. Since you're here, mind if I snap a pic of a fun guy with some fungi? Feels like time passes slower here, especially compared to the city. Everyone seems so at peace. I'd love to get a shot that captures the atmosphere. If you come across a spot that might look good in photos, I'd love to hear about it.
Scenic spot. Pursuit of perfection. I've been striving to create the greatest weapon that ever was, but despite my best efforts, I have yet to make any meaningful progress. There's an essential element I'm missing, the seed of inspiration. I know it's out there, I just need something or someone to help me grasp it. Saloon.
Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Playing need be a waste of both my time and yours.
Must be level 8.
It's chock full of Gongaga mushrooms and other fresh veggies. Just one? Well, if you weren't awake, you are now.
This all-veggie diet has got my skin glowing.
This is the GYC.
It's this nice house.
So bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
Nice song.
I am so...
I'd love an encore, if that's cool.
An encore? Normally I charge an orb per song, but I'll make a special exception this time. Here goes. I am so bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, betcha I'll go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
Weapon chest. Finally. Bird of prey. tricky throwing star wielded by seasoned hunters of the forest. Conjure a clone of yourself that temporarily mimics your actions. You can use while airborne. That's crazy.
Why, hello, Cloud. Did you enjoy your buggy ride? The tires are reinforced to provide traction in even the most slippery of sands, which means you can explore the dunes at your leisure. This also means you can gather more detailed intel about the desert for me.
Petrify, Magic Focus, Limit Siphon. Allows you to absorb an ally's limit gauge to fill your own. That's cool. There's a Kujata.
I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
Something's up with the reactor. Let the UIC's on top of it.
It's break time, boys!
Give them the proper...
These buttes out to dry?
Look at all these eggs! My kids have been so good to me, I ought to share the bounty with the neighbors.
Our little village's claim to fame is the delicious Gongaga mushroom.
Heiress acquaintances.
Oh, Cloud.
Friend of yours? Come in.
Please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zack? Are you all right?
Fine. What did you say his name was?
Zack. Zack Fair.
Zack? Sorry. No.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but...
When I first saw you, I thought, maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zack.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They sure do.
Say, if you do happen to see Zack, would you tell him that we miss him, and to please get in touch?
Of course I will. We should probably be heading back, don't you think?
What? Already? At least have something to eat before you go.
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Another time, then. Here. Sorry. Every time someone says they're from Midgar, we can't help but hope that person knows our son. Couple of bumpkins like us often forget it's a big city.
All this talk of another war has me worried. But I know I'm not the only mother afraid for her son.
Sorry. Every time... Couple of bumpkins like us often forget it's a big city.
Hey. That wasn't very nice of me. You remember me telling you about Zach, right? At the playground? How he was my first love?
Yeah.
This is where he grew up, and now that I'm here, it's a lot. So when I saw someone who looked like him, I don't know, I had to say something. Didn't even occur to me to think how they would feel about it. Pretty selfish, huh? Waltzing in there, stirring up memories.
You're too hard on yourself. Bet it was good for them to get it all out.
I hope you're right.
So, this Zach guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh? Maybe. He's never given me a reason not to.
Any news?
Nothing. No calls, no letters.
Oh.
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser. He's a soldier, right? Then I hate to break it to you. But if he's been gone this long, the man is dead.
Cloud?
Sorry. I'm gonna go lie down.
Well, that clears that up. He definitely doesn't know who Zach is.
Another time.
Thought you were gonna rest.
Animals have been acting strange recently. Oh! Are you here to pick up some produce too?
Red megaphone. Moogle Kaboom. Megaphone that helps its user pour their heart out into cheering. Turn your Moogle into a ticking time bomb that explodes when it leaves combat. Alright. I think I'll continue this next time. So thanks for watching and see you guys then. Bye.